Das Match gegen die Chargers.
It's week 8 of the National Football.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
And he'll be hit as he releases.
Meine Fresse.
Incomplete. He was looking that time for Jamison Williams, and it's 3rd and short. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
And all defensive teams that I know.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Jamison Williams, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not, just settle in.
Das ist krank, dass den da gerade so rausbekommt.
So 1 play and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This defense for the Cards, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That swung out wide to Harris.
Alter, das ist so ein breites Tier.
Rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 55 yards.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
Quick throw here to Johnston. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Herbert throwing again. Touchdown, Chargers. Josh Palmer, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cardinals offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open day on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility.
Meine Fresse. Die fangen schon wieder an, solche Eklatanten.
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. They're going to look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Rolling to his right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. Back to throw here. And this one's
Der war genau auf Andrews, das ging nicht. Was ist mit ihm?
No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 20.
Alles was rot ist, ist drauf auf ihn.
The Charger drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd and 7. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And this one finds McConkey. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the
Der ist
third
wieder
down
der hässliche McConkey.
Herbert back to the air. He gets it complete to Harris. And down he goes.
Der springt komplett dran vorbei.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Der war doch nicht mal über der Linie.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's 2nd down. Now it's Herbert. It's brought in by Harris.
Digga, meine Fresse, der ist so schnell in Gedanken. Kriegst du nicht gesackt.
And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone,
Digga, und dann der Pass, der nicht anfängt an zu rennen, der macht mir meine...
ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Kecke. Ah ja.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. So the completion good for 6 yards.
Na, jetzt mal ehrlich aufhören mit seinem Drecks-McConkey. McConkey.
We talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards
Junge, geht doch auf den Boden! Bumsbirne. Alter, ich hab da drauf echt keinen Bock.
Here's Herbert. Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Junge, meine Fresse, was ist mit ihm? Was ist mit dem Fettsack da?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's caught, Cooper. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Warum lässt eigentlich Amari Cooper die ganze Zeit darauf?
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll run with Hall. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Breece Hall in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Extra point splits the uprights. 21-14. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll start with a West Coast rivalry that's picking up steam once again. L.A. taking on San Francisco out at Levi's Stadium. And it's the Niners who have the lead as those two teams play the second quarter. Deebo Samuel, a touchdown reception. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. 2 touchdown passes there for Drake May. Finally, we'll save the biggest for last as we head to AT&T Stadium to see what's happening with the Cowboys at home in Arlington. And they were winners in that one as they defeat the visiting Seattle Seahawks. Dak Prescott leading the way there as the win gets his guys back to 500 on the year. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Cards are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
He gets it underneath to Hall. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back to throw now on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 18. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he is
Ja, Lusow, ja, das Scheiche in die falsche Richtung.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Hall again. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Mark Andrews 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Cards' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after here coming up. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. L.A. readies for its next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now the first carry here for the running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They run the option here on 1st and 10. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's got it to about the 40.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Paul want to give up the middle.
Meine Fresse. Warum lassen die denn da einfach so einen offen, der mich tackeln kann? McBride. Was ist das auch? Die Lücke kann, es geht kein Running Play.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the
Warum knatterst du den da rein?
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. Back to throw here, Herbert. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw.
Touchdown, Cardinals! A big play there with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Cardinals are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth quarter advantage. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. The Charger drive about to get going. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now after the false start, here's second and 7. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Herbert. On the out route, he finds Johnston. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Second down and 3. Again, Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Still to go. Third down now. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line. They will find Davis. That's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's second down. Herbert now. And Gresham has it left side.
Digga, was ist mit seinem Gresham? Der rennt einfach nur.
Here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And the Cardinals will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Now Hall to start the drive. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Ball again on 2nd down. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead is Hall. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
A handoff for Hall. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They'll give to Hall. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Breece Hall, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Complete to Johnston here. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, these young guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave.
Digga, was ist jetzt los? Wir verlieren nur noch. Warum? Ja, gegen Chiefs spiele ich auf gar keinen Fall. Da krieg ich auf die Fresse. Alter, wir haben das 5. Spiel in Folge oder so verloren. Jetzt wird's hart. Jetzt wird's hart, irgendwie Playoffs zu reachen. Die so, Colts, bitte spielt für mich, bitte. Ey, warum verlieren die jetzt gegen die schlechtesten seit langem? Schlecht. Ja, und die Cowboys haben auch noch gewonnen gegen die Colts. Mario Overstreet auch immer besser und besser. Ja, heute Abend oder spätestens morgen Abend geht's weiter. Spätestens Samstagabend geht's weiter.